approve isn't 677,621, then that would be an amendment to the revenue budget, right?
Right, yes, sir.
Or if we change any of the expenditure numbers, it'd be a change to the expenditure budget.
Right.
To it, yeah.
It'd just be general fund. It would have to be done.
What on the average, does this save the taxpayers from the, .67, anything?
To the $5.99.
It's gotta
Yeah,
be less than,
It'd save some, just like a half cent would save $7.
a half a cent saves $7?
Yeah, I put that in the memo, I think.
On the, per $100?
For $179,000 house.
Per month?
No, for the whole year. It'd save $7.
Saves $7 for the whole year.
Yeah. In other words, they're paying $50.83 now, they'll pay about 42 something, I think it is.
Okay, so
But
now that
Marvin,
comes.
But that was on the half cent.
Okay.
If you're doing the 6.6, then,
But not, so, tell us, again, I think you got the numbers there. An average, you said $170,000 house.
average
What is-
house in River Oaks is 179.
Okay, and what is the city's tax bill as proposed, or any number you have up there? Any of those numbers, what is the actual cost?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be like $800?
Oh, yeah, I've got it here in this chart.
1,000?
Yeah, it's over 1,000.
Okay, that's what she's getting at. She's
Oh.
wanting to know, under the 677,
Total amount.
the total amount someone would owe, and then if you applied the 6021, what would they owe?
Okay, right now it's $50.83. It's, in 22, it was 1,163.16.
So, okay, so that 1,000.
163.16.
164, okay.
And this year, at the new rate, would be 1,213.99. Now, that's on the 677.
Okay, so the average house would go up by $50-something.
Yes.
So, now, if you change the 677 to the 66 number,
Okay.
can you calculate that like that?
I can do it. It would now be 1182.79 and compared to 1163.16, about $22.
Okay, but 1183 rounded, right?
Yes, sir.
So 1213 minus 1183 is what you're looking for. 1213 minus 1183 is $30.
Yeah, but I took the 1183 and subtracted last year's.
Yeah, no, I know, but she's wanting to know, if we do what we were planning on doing, it's gonna cost our non-elderly people $12.13. If we change it to what the compromise middle, it would cost them $11.83, so
Yes,
it's a
sir.
$30 difference
Oh, I see what you're doing.
annually. So, then if you could divide that by, obviously, 12 and come up with, what, $2.50 an hour?
Something like that.
It's $30 a year is what you,
250.
And remember, our population has changed. There are more in the middle bracket than there are in the
In our last deal, they said our average age was 39. It ain't like what it was
Middle bracket
15 years ago.
Our own age. I know, well, and the weird thing is that the older people have the money and the young people don't. Right, I mean.
Because they don't have taxes.
Oh,
My experience.
Can't balance it out like that.
It's not. Okay,
So,
I don't know what else to say, that's all I have to say. I genuinely don't know if 30 versus 50, it is a $20 difference, I don't, you
Half a
know.
tank of gas, and 2 lunches, it's still money, and people that are in this city pay their taxes, and somewhere along the way, they deserve a little bit of a reward. I'm sure a compromise will get you ripped, typical politicians, y'all just compromise.
Y'all.
Y'all. Well, you're not wanting to, I'm really wanting to go to the
No,
6-4, but I don't wanna bleed over the table there. I know.
I mean, but again, we're even talking about doing this because the budget's been propped up at EDC, and that is, you know,
That's,
without that,
I know. I wish I could earmark money too to tell the government, hey, I'm buying a boat, you can't have my earmark money.
it's not gonna get any easier.
No, it's not.
Next fall.
I don't know if next year's gonna be better or worse.
So Marvin, well, let's say, Marvin did bring one thing that we haven't explored. You said this will impact your 5-year
Yeah, it will.
budget, so can you expound on that a little bit, what you mean by that, and how it might impact?
Well, and I'll have to calculate what the rates will be, but they're gonna be lower. If we're gonna continue this right here, then it's gonna affect it, but on the 4th and 5th year, it shouldn't be a problem. But it will be on the next 3 years.
But we're not talking.
So your deal-
we're talking $20,000, so we can't be talking more than a couple $100,000. Total, right? On your,
That's just on the revenue. You got expenditures that'll go up next year and all that too. So when you calculate it at a 3% increase, which we do, and we all know that's not really correct when it's 8%. But at 3%, that's what we calculate everything in.
With all the sewer lines, the water lines being done, you would hope that some of this maintenance fees would go down.
You would
Or
hope,
have to do.
yeah.
That we wouldn't have as many busted water lines and stuff. But see, your plan is, we're just gonna raise it to max every year under
No,
the
sir.
5-year plan.
No, sir, it wasn't.
Not gonna raise it to max next year.
Next year, it was
Yeah.
planned for, but after that, it don't.
After that, it was like no new revenue.
Yeah, it goes back down. I tried to get as close to the no new revenue as I could get.
The way around this is to get a bunch of sales tax generating businesses.
Sure.
Yes. The empty building's full. I know 7th Street's really having trouble filling theirs.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what happened this
Parking.
weekend.
Yeah, most people
TCU student was shot and killed
in the middle of the street.
by someone that just,
He was
I
gonna
guess,
rob
a dealer
him.
illness
He
or
was actually
something.
gonna rob him, and
No,
he actually,
is that-
from what I understand, was gonna go on a killing spree, and they caught him. But he, the TCU football player was the one that was shot.
Yeah, no, it's turned to a rough place.
So, like we said, it's not gonna get any easier, we need to make a decision. But I do,
So, straw poll, who,
You get to make the motion.
No, just make
And
it.
it- make a very strong possibility.
It's your
Whatever
turn.
your motion is, and I don't get a vote.
Just to be clear.
I really feel like we need to, personally, I feel like we need to bite the bullet and do whatever it takes to do the lowest amount possible, even if it's just a minor a difference of $20 per household. and I mean the difference between 30 and 50. So let me do my own math, but I got it, I understand.
No, you're right.